Hi students, I'm going to show you how to create a timeline using the website Timeline from Read Write Think. So the first thing you need to do is go to the website itself, which you should have a link to. This is the screen you're going to see. Give it a minute to load. So the first thing that you do is just kind of check out the format, and it gives you different ways that you could choose to organize your timeline. If you'd like to click it, it'll show you examples. For this assignment, you're going to want to organize by date. So this is going to be what it looks like. What you're going to do next is type in your name, and you're going to give a title to your project. Then you're going to hit start. So this is a really easy site to navigate. You just follow the instructions. It tells you what to do. Click Tap Timeline to add items. So I'm going to click, and when it's time for me to add an item, what I'm going to write for the label is going to be the date. Then I'm going to write a short description of what happened on that date. Then I'm going to write a full description, because remember, this timeline is supposed to include important information about the event from your assignment. So here's where I'd write an entire paragraph. Once I'm done with my written text, I can then choose an image if I'd like to represent my short description and my event. So I will choose my image. It's going to tell me that I need to pick an image from my desktop, which means when you're finding images for your timeline, you need to save images from Google onto your desktop. I've already done that for the purpose of this screencast, so I'm going to select the American flag JPEG image. Click it, hit open. It's going to give me an option to drag it, frame my image however I'd like, make it smaller, make it bigger, and when it's how I like it, I just click OK. When I'm all good to go and I can see the preview of what it's going to look like on my timeline, a date and the title of the event, I'm going to click the check mark. And as you see, I can reposition this image wherever I'd like. When I'm done, I'll create my next timeline event. My description of what happened on this event. And then I'll write my paragraph. Again, if I'd like to choose an image, I can do that from the images downloaded on my desktop. Once I'm ready, I click the just the check mark. Okay, so right now I have two different events, and I can continue to add timeline events to this project. If I want to change the order, or if I feel that the dates are not an appropriate length of time apart from one another, I can adjust at will. If I accidentally went in the wrong order, I can change it so that I can be positive that my final product is going to be in appropriate chronological order. So when you are finished for the period, but you're not finished with the whole project, or you want to just save your progress and return to it later, here are the instructions you need to complete. You need to click Save. And it tells you what to do. Save your file on a computer or storage device to work on later. You're going to be saving it to your Chromebook, so you're just going to leave it with this setting. It'll ask you to give it a title. It already saves it, the title that you typed in at the beginning of the project, .rwt. Save it, and it'll save to your computer. It then tells you that your file has been saved. You can work on it later by coming back and opening your saved file by clicking the Open button, which is up here. So let's go ahead and try it. All right, I'm going to start from the beginning and go back to timeline. Just like it said, I don't want to start a new project. I need to open one that I've saved. So I go up here, I click Open. It tells me what to do. I need to click Find My File, Then I need to locate my file from my computer and then click Open. So I'm going to click Find My File. I'm going to locate my file from my computer. I remember what I titled it, Revolution Timeline. It's got that RWT extension. I'm going to click it, and I'm going to click Open. And there's my project in progress. I can continue to add events and edit however I'd like. When I'm done, I'm going to click Finish for my final product. I can either save the final product or send the final product to myself. It doesn't much matter. What it's going to do is create a PDF. I might choose Send Final. I'm then going to enter in my email address and click Send. It's sent to me. If I don't see it, I need to make sure to check my spam folder. So when I go to my email, I'll have an email from Timeline that has my project as a PDF. Let's go ahead and try to save it the other way, where I hit Save Final, and I'm just going to save it as a PDF directly to my device, my computer. So what happens then, when I look at my desktop or in my computer, I see Revolution Timeline, and this is the final product. So what you're going to notice is the first page is just going to contain the images, the dates, and the titles of the events. But if you scroll down to the second page of the PDF, that's where you're going to get more details, and you're going to see the entire paragraph that corresponds with that event. So I wish you the best of luck and have fun with Timeline.